It was back in 1900 that Norman Pritchard won 2 medals for India at the same Olympics. That was in athletics, of course, and now he has Manu Bhaker for company. The young shooter from Haryana just picked up her second bronze at the Paris Games, this time alongside Sarabjot Singh from Punjab. She had earlier picked up a bronze in the singles event, and this was a mixed team event in 10-meter air pistol. And she's not even done yet. She still has a 25-meter event to go. So it's fitting, Ayaz, that Manu Bhaker was the one to end India's shooting drought at the Olympics, given that she had somehow become this de facto face of the debacle in Tokyo. So, what a redemption story, huh?
What a great redemption story, and what an extraordinary talent she is. I mean, to look, one is you're carrying that disappointment. It's like an albatross around your neck, and it's been 4 years or 3 years since the Tokyo 2020 games took place, and you've been she has been the focus of attention, not the most gratifying attention in this period, and then all the problems about why the shooters aren't doing well seem to hang on her slender neck, so to speak. And here she is. She's come and won 2 medals, 2 bronze medals, but there are 2 medals, and she's in line for a third if it happens. But even so, just 2 medals in the same Olympics for a shooter is an extraordinary story. As you mentioned, it's a great redemption story, but it's also a story of great resolve, self-belief, equanimity under pressure, and of course the skills that makes champions.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, so India did not get a medal in shooting in either Rio or Tokyo. So, last two Olympics, and this time India already has two. So, great signs for the sport.
Yes, it is. And I think, look, I think what we saw of Mano in 2020, so 2021, Tokyo 2020, and now you see the maturing of the sports person, obviously the shooter, and also the individual, the control, the composure, with which she conducts herself while she's shooting, as well as after that. Shows an individual in complete control of herself. This is, I mean, watching it even on television, she's just so impressive. And I think that this is the hallmark of her personality, the stability. She's gone back. She had a fallout with Jaspal Rana, as we all know. It's now it's been the story of the Olympics, how they've come back together, and then now winning 2 medals. So I think already she's become, in many ways, the golden girl of the Olympics, at least where the Indians are concerned.
Yeah, and lastly, moving away from shooting, what do you make of India's Olympics as a whole till now?
Look, I think the redemption, as you mentioned earlier, has come through Manu. So, in the first 4 5 days, you got two
Yeah.
medals, which is a fairly good start. I think some of the, events where India are favored to do well, badminton, for instance, Neeraj Chopra, athletics, when Neeraj is going to be in the vanguard, hockey, where we've had two close matches, but we are still there in the running, and strongly so. So I think that it looks good. I think the objective has been really, at least the way I see it, is to crack that, get into the double digits. Last Olympics we had 7, before that we had 2, before that we had 6. So if you can get into the 10, 12, 13, even if it's 10, if it's in the double figures, the medals tally, I think India will have done extremely well. But we've had a good start. Now we need to build from here.
So, as India try to keep building on this performance, we'll bring you all the updates as and when they happen. So, yeah, that's it for this episode of Sports Room. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Anirudh. Take care. Bye.